Continuing on in our lessons for multi-view drawings, I'm going to help you with 9-3, okay, creating these two views. Again, we're going to be doing a front view and then a top view. And as you can see, these shapes are kind of progressing in the difficulty, but the rules still apply. Okay, so you got to think about, does it make sense that it would change in the middle of the situation? Not at all. I'm using my 5H pencil to help me project the information for height from the right side view to where the front view is. If I measured correctly on this, I shouldn't have to re-measure it on the front view. Same thing with width information. I'm going to project it straight down from my top view. Sorry, I got an eraser dust there. Okay, from my top view, I'm just going to project it straight down with a vertical line. All right, and now I have this crazy jumble of lines. Okay, this is where we look at the front view that we're trying to create. Okay, that view right there, and we're going to follow it. The leftmost of the object shape goes from the very top to the very bottom, and then a solid line that comes from the very bottom all the way across from left to right. Okay, it will then incline from one location to the next, stay flat, incline, and flat. Okay, we don't have to measure anything now because we already have those measurements plotted out. All we have to do is come back with our H pencil and our straight edges and connect the intersections. I see a spot right there I'm going to have to clean up. Okay, am I making these angles a specific 15 or 75 degree angle? I don't know. I am connecting the intersections that have been pre-measured out for me by dropping down those lines. And that is that shape. Oh my gosh, pardon me. I'm going to come and clean up my intersection here. Okay, and that view is finished. The next view takes, again, a little bit more effort, this time because we have the situation of hidden lines. Not only will we have a hidden line on the front view, but because we're going to have this ledge and we're going to be looking down at it from the top view, we're going to have another hidden line because we can't see that feature with the bare eye looking straight down. Okay, so let's start by grabbing the right pencil and projecting our width information straight up. Okay, and this is kind of nice that they have us going all the way from the front, you know, all the way from the right to the left. It stays consistent width. We're going to create our 45 degree angle from the top right corner of the glass box for the front view. I'm going to draw that a little darker when you're intersecting that piece, just so we have a chance of seeing it. And then I'm going to take all of my depth information, which is essentially all of my vertical lines, from my right view and project it straight up. And where it hits that 45, I'm going to project them horizontally over to where the top view is going to be. I'm looking. Everything's there. Now, I'm going to change up on my pencil. I am going to see 1, 2, 3 rectangles. Okay, so I'm going to create my 3 rectangles that I would see with the naked eye. First. Okay, so that's what the top view would look like if we didn't have slight Superman powers, but when we're doing orthographics, we have those powers. We can see the implied feature underneath. And yes, I do realize this is not cut directly in half. It's a little bit skewed toward the back of the object. So my line's going to be a little skewed. Okay, to represent that line, I'm going to have a hidden line made with small, evenly sized dashes, about 1/8 of an inch, with 1/16 of an inch in between each dash. This is not a race. Take your time and do it right the first time, and then you won't have to waste time on corrections later on. Okay, so be patient, be methodical, be precise. Okay. I'm going to clean up my endpoints. And then the final bit, I'm going to come down and I'm going to label my name and the date, because 9-3 is going to be graded as its own assignment.